Hey everybody, Ethan here from Renville County Soil Water. Today I am out and going to be showing you two fun little experiments that you can do at home yourselves that we also like to do here at the office. Today I'll be showing you the Teabag soil health experiment and the Soil Your Undies soil health experiment. Both are very affordable and cheap, fun ways to find out just the different kind of soil microbiology and the soil health you have out and even in your own backyard. So today I am lucky enough to be on one of our awesome landowners' fields out here in Renville County, who has given me permission to do this for both the Teabags and the soiled undies. So let's get to it. So first off is our Teabag experiment. So basically how this one works is you use tea bags where you have two different types of tea in it. So the two types of tea you need is a green tea and a Rooibos tea. So the way the tea bag project works is the microorganisms will get in there and eat the tea, and then after 3 months you weigh the tea and see what's left. So the way it works as well is that the little microorganisms love the green tea a lot more than they do the Rooibos tea. So the Rooibos tea is kind of more of your baseline, and that will decline a lot faster than it will compared to the green tea. But of course, another big thing is just the soil microbiology in the soil as well. So the more you have, the more tea is going to be eaten as well. So the way we do it is we bought these specific kind of tea bags, and then I fill each bag with 1 gram of each type of tea, and then you bury them side by side in a shallow little hole out in your soil. I also like to tie this bright orange bungee cord to the end of each tea bag, and so that way it's easier to find when you come out and dig it back up at the end. So again, this is just pretty simple. Put the tea bag in your hole. Try to keep some of that cord or whatever you have to mark it out of the hole so you can find it later. And we use GPS to mark it so we can find it 3 months later, which still makes it easier. But still, I like to have this kind of cord out because again, it still makes it easier in the end. So then I'm gonna just put the soil back on top here, and then I'll pull it in 3 months, and then we'll go from there. All right, so here we are in the same field, but with our whitey tighties that we'll be using for this. So it's very much the same in measuring the microbiology in the soil by how much is eaten at the end of the 3 months. But instead of the tea, it's going to be the underwear themselves. Again, these microorganisms love to eat things such as cotton, which is what these underwear is made of. So what we do is, again, we dig a little hole, but with these, you like to leave the elastic out and not cover that up with the soil. Since it is elastic and kind of rubber and everything, that's something the organisms won't eat from the soil. And again, it's just an easier way to find your underwear at the end of the 3 months. Again, I highly recommend, if you can, like some kind of GPS coordinates, or tying a bright string to it and leaving that out as well, or just taking really good notes so you can make sure you can find it later. So all right, I'm gonna quick put the soil on top and I'll be right back. So as you can see, I've put the soil back in the hole along with the underwear, and all you can see left is some of that elastic band sticking out, and that's exactly what we want. Because again, the organisms won't eat this, they'll just eat the cotton that's the underwear. And it's just a little bit easier to find it in the end of the 3 months again, because you have that little bit sticking out. But again, I am using GPS coordinates to find it as well. So any way that works best for you. So those are our two little experiments that are both cheap and easy to do, whether you're a farmer that's kind of interested in the soil health of your own field, or just want to see what you got going back in your own garden or something like that. We will post the results after 3 months.
Several months later.
All right, here we go, part 2. As you can see, it's fall. It is September now, 12 weeks later. The corn is high above me, towering over me even. And we're here at our first tea bag site, so let's take a look. As you can see, those orange cords really came in handy. I know exactly where those tea bags are, so it's time to dig those guys up. Unlike the underwear for these tests, you can't exactly tell right away, because again, you're weighing out your tea before and after and seeing how much difference of weight there is, and so that kind of gives you a telltale of how the microorganisms were versus the soiled underwear, because that's more of a visual right away effect that you can tell, because it's just all that underwear is going to be gone, as we'll see later in the video here. So I'll be right back after I dig up these tea bags to show you. All right, so our tea bags have been dug up. I'm really happy. No like raccoons or anything got to them, ripped them apart, ate the tea in them. So it's just going to be the microorganisms that got to them. So when I get back to the office, I'll empty these guys out, weigh it, and see what kind of difference we got for their weight. All right, now we're going to move over to that pair of underwear I buried out here. All right, so here we are at the underwear site. I already took the liberty of digging up very gently, very carefully, because you don't want to tear anything off that's already loose. As you can see, how much of that underwear has been eaten. Looks terrific. This is what we like to see. The more of it that's gone, the healthier the soil, because there's that much more biological activity in the soil. So that's what we really like to see. Another cool, interesting thing here is the different colors that you can see. There's purples, there's yellows. But again, what the underlying goal here is the more that of it's gone, the better the soil. And this is some great soil. All right, so thanks for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I liked doing this one. Again, we really have fun doing this experiment, and we hope others do it as well. The tea bags and the soiled undies is a fantastic, cheap way to gauge your own soil health. Again, whether you're a farmer or just a little gardener in your backyard. So for the tea bags, because again, those aren't really a visual result you can see right away, I'll post the results in the description of this video, so you can see how much of a difference there actually was in this farmer's soil with the tea bag experiment. But until next time, thanks again for stopping by and watching our videos.